We're here to talk about the Breakfast Club situation. If you've been living under a rock and you haven't been paying attention, hey, sit back, relax, get some popcorn. Let Uncle K.A. tell you about the whole thing. But anyways, what's up, what's happening? This big K.A. We back in this thing. K too good, he sleep with a cutter up patron. You know the big dog want a ton. So if you haven't been paying attention, in the wee little hours of what? Was it like a Wednesday or Thursday? Basically, Jess Hilarious pops up, basically starts talking, saying her gripes and stuff. Now, clearly, if you just had an eye, you could tell when Jess left when she got pregnant, and that is a blessing. That is a miracle to have child. Respects to Jess. But even with that being said, Loren came in. Loren was doing her thing, and I liked Loren. Loren was very likable. I enjoyed her. She had like low chemistry with Charlamagne and DJ Envy. It was cool. So honestly, I was one of the people. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of the people who, if Loren, when Jess came back, was going to be gone, I'm like, oh, I like Loren. I fuck with Loren. Hopefully, she could do some more stuff for the show, or come back, or even gets her own shit, or goes on another show and does something. Because I really do fuck with Loren. She's cool. I thought she was cool as hell. But then after Jess came back, and there's a little bit of like growing pains, I thought, okay, it was what it was. And honestly, Loren is very good. So we seen Jess hop on IG Live and say her frustrations. Now, I do get Jess with the mess is her segment, and that's what she's here for. She's doing her thing. Like Angela Yee, when Angela Yee was part of the show, she had her segment, and she said what she said about, the topics going on, which is cool. Also, with the fact that Angela Yee kind of did a skit clapping back at this shit. See, every time when they broke up, there was like, oh, it's a Charlamagne thing with them two. Maybe her Charlamagne, the Charlamagne shit is the reason why she left the show. We don't exactly know, but it does clue me in on a couple things that it wasn't so hunky dory with those three. Maybe her and Envy is so cool. Again, I don't know about their relation, but definitely I feel like the tension was with Yee and Charlamagne. That's whatever it was. Now, with that being said, back to the I guess new cast, if you will. So Jess said what she said on IG Live. Basically came in on the morning and they had their whole discussion. Now, hey, kudos to the Breakfast Club. Like, I enjoy the Breakfast Club. I mostly watch the interviews. But y'all got some drama that niggas is trying to talk about. But Jess felt away. She felt she was being snubbed. She comes from the media world. She was getting thicker skin. And, like, she maybe does have the skin for it. Now, motherfuckers gonna talk this shit on social media. Now, I do understand Jess being a little bit sensitive as well. You're gone from maternity leave, and even when you do come back, they're like, oh, the new girl's better than you. Oh, they should keep the new girl and get rid of Jess. Yada, yada, yada. Jess should get fired. I do understand that. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel like she should take it in stride and get better. Loren is very good. I do like Loren has sources. Like, I do like her. I do, honestly. I do. I thought she's a great addition to the show. And even Jess said it got to the point that it'll give Loren her own drop. She's still doing my segment. Give her own drop. She does it better. You know what I'm saying? Now we heard some slick remarks when they was like, oh, shut up and this and that, or you ain't reading this shit properly, or whatever have you. And it is what it is. Now then we had Charlamagne and Envy pipe in and give their thoughts on the situation. Basically saying, we literally went to Jess and said, yo, what would you want to do about this? And you said what you wanted to do, and we left that shit alone. And honestly, if I was in their position, it is what it is. I probably would have did the same thing, because what do you want me to do? If you are our peoples, and we like, hey, you gone, you back now. Loren did her thing, she filled in. Loren is cool. But what do you want to do? And you like, hey, let that shit be what it is. It is what it is. I'm not saying Jess shouldn't be mad, or maybe they should have had her back more if that's how she's feeling. But even still, I do think that it was what it was. Loren was saying her stuff like, yo, we got to get along. She's kind of like a producer now on the show or whatever have you. By the way, this is from the top of the dome, by the way. I'm just stating what the fuck happened. And, she's trying to win as a collective, as a team, and we got to get along and we got to be straight. Of course. Now, do I want Jess to get fired? No, I think Jess is good to have. And even, sure, Loren outshines her in that aspect. I'm pretty sure there's other aspects that Jess outshines Loren. And honestly, bro, they could have a 4-person setup. I like all 4 of them. I liked it when it was just Jess. I just feel like, and if I'm the company, what Loren did when Jess was gone, I'm keeping that. There's no fucking way. Honestly, and I know these two niggas be going back and forth, Charlamagne and Joe Budden, but me sitting there kind of watching Charlamagne, and how he handled some of this stuff. Because let's keep it a buck. If we're gonna be fair, Charlamagne been carrying this shit on his back for a minute with some of the interviews and some of the outlandish shit he was saying. He was carrying it. So now to the point we got Loren and just this little situation and people is really checking this shit out again. He's like, relaxing. Him and Envy took the bag. They solidified. They go over there in the morning for like what? 3-4 hours, do the show, and continue on doing whatever they got going on in the rest of the day. So it's one of those things that is like, hey, everybody got to work together. This drama definitely brought it to the show. So Charlamagne talking to just like, oh, you should kind of like not indulge in it to like bring more eyes to the show and play with it, with the fans or whatever. Like, I get what he was saying. Also, it made me realize how similar him and Joe Budden are. Even though those two butt heads and they're not exactly the same, there's certain levels of similarity I do see with them. Just like when the gears are turning or certain aspects they take with, I guess content creation and all that, or even moments or going viral and all that aspect, I do feel like that. Like certain takes Joe has and even certain takes Charlamagne had in the past or even still now. Like I do feel like they kind of do that because they know it's going to bring more eyes to the content into their, I guess product, if you will. So yeah, it just made me look at niggas different again. Do I want these two women fighting and being at odds? No. But sometimes you do need that other motherfucker to come in and show their ass for you to, oh, they really do. All right, for you to get in your bag. Again, I like Jess. I like Loren. And if Jess came back and they're just like, okay, bye, Loren, I'll be like, damn, Loren cool, she good. Like, damn, y'all just, hopefully y'all could call her back to do something, or hopefully another station realizes how good she is and they pick her up. And I didn't even know her background. Like, I don't know if she has ties to TMZ or whoever it is, but like, yeah, she's a very good host. But yeah, this drama, hey, listen, I heard is eating this shit up. They're happy as hell. And they doing it. Now, again, it's crazy, bro. I know when Angela Yee left, I was like, oh my gosh. And I kind of talk about DJ Academics' back and forth with Just Hilarious. But I don't really talk about the Breakfast Club like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if Charlamagne's beefing with like Joe or Rory and Mal. But yeah, the fact this shit happened, it popped off and it blew up like niggas and they mamas was talking about this shit, bro. You could not escape this shit. It was everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Now, again, I hope these two women figure it out because it's a good show. Do I think this is manufactured? No. But I will say is helping them. Now, again, they got it. They got their virality. They got their moments and shit like that. But is this going to continue? No, hopefully they figure it out and it's cool. Because, again, 3 people on the set is cool. And you can have 4. I think 4 is cool as well. It ain't that bad. But hey, what do y'all think? Did y'all enjoy that? Y'all rock with Jess more? Y'all rocking with like Loren more? Y'all think Charlamagne and Envy didn't really do enough? Did you not like them just telling Jess she has to have thicker skin and improve and all this stuff? What do y'all feel? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ that while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try to hit a little bit more than me. And I'm going Slam Zoom. Peace, y'all, gang. Aye.